Yeah, it's about that time. 2017 in the rear view. Reviewed that. 2018 right in front of us, coming into it, about to jump in. So, welcome in, much love, Traffier. Always good to do ritually at the end and the beginning of the year. Review the last year, look ahead to the next year, set some goals, set some plans, set some intentions. So I'm going to do this for myself. We'll talk about the process that I like, and I invite you as well to think about your upcoming year, what you want to do with it, how you want to make the most of it, and so on. So the first thing is, what sort of goals should we set? What sort of plans should we make? What should our intentions be? Should we have concrete quota goals? I want to make X money, do this for X time, I want to weigh X pounds, or should we have more daily habit goals? I want to do this every day and this every day and this every day, or should we? So, I mean, this is a good question because definitely I've had some change in my life, some unexpected change that has made me view target plan goals as being not necessarily the best goals to set. And that's the common thing. Like I want to make six figures through my online business next year. I want to spend 9 months in Hawaii next year. I want to, these sort of goals. Those are fine goals to set, but they don't necessarily take into account massive changes in new information where you don't necessarily want to execute on those goals anymore because, surprise, a big life change happens. You get injured, someone gets sick, new door opens for you, you go through it, and suddenly, like, you're just doing something totally different with your life. You don't want to be stuck into these goals. You also don't want to make a big deal about them and cancel on them, right? That's the problem with New Year's resolutions. So I've shied away from those a little bit. I still like them, having certain targets, but I think for me, for now, it's definitely better to have intention goals, work on habit goals, work on daily goals, and so on. So, for instance, one goal for me for 2018, I want to be highly adaptable. I want to be very reactive. I want to I'll recognize new opportunities as they happen and make them and really make the most of them. Right? That's pretty vague, but it also sets the attention of the year. We're evolutionary creatures. We're adaptive. I don't know what's going to be thrown at me this year. I don't know what cards are going to be dealt to me, but I always want to play my best, right? I always want to be able to adjust to the big new things that happen, especially at this stage in my life where I'm coming off of Pro Magic and going back into this farm environment. I don't know exactly how it's going to shake out. I know that I need to play well and that I will play well and that things are not necessarily going to be what they seem. There's going to be surprises, there's going to be twists, and I want to be very, very adaptive. I want to be very flexible this year. Okay? Goals for the year. I want to have the best possible days for this year. I've optimized for a lot of things. Um, you got to think about what sort of life you're optimizing for in the year. And in the past, I've had like 2013. I really optimized for athletic training. That's really what the year was about. 2014, that year was really about travel and adventure and kind of searching for what I want to do with my life more so. 2015, that year was really about reading more and writing more than anything. 2016, that year was really about launching my own business. 2017 that I just had, that was pure adventure, fun, passion, living in the moment, and playing magic cards. 2018, I'll just want to optimize for good days. I did that a little bit, but I want to have the best possible days. I want to make the most of every day, and there's lots of ingredients that I've found that go into having good days: teamwork and physical labor and fulfillment and self-love and other intimacy and good food and reading, learning new things. And there's a lot of things that can be thrown in and Sometimes not everything needs to be in there all the time, but I really want to have the best days possible in 2018 and my year 28. So that's one of my goals, is just to honestly skew towards the short term, but building towards the long term more. That was one thing I found with 2017. I skewed more towards the short term and it worked pretty well. It's actually, I think, put me in a better position for the long term. Like, I'm over being really, really patient. My 20s are ticking down, so I want to make the most of that, okay? Other goals, plans for the year, intentions. I've done a good job with staying in shape, and I really want to tackle that shit and continue on it. I did weights every single day at the farm. My intention is to come back and continue right where I left off. So January 1st, when I move out there, that's what I got to do on that first day. I need to put in the grind and make it happen. That's my goal, and I'm going to stick to it. And that's also because part of my goal, I really want to grow my fitness training, game shape, part of my business, part of our business. That's important to me. I want to make a difference and help people reach their peak potential physically and mentally. And in order to do that, I need to hold myself to the highest standard possible. So I'm really going to be grinding physically, or I don't know if grinding is the right word, but taking the extra time, the extra energy to get the right sleep, well out of my way to get the right sleep, well out of my way to get the right food, well out of my way to do exercises when I don't have to, because it's easy to not do that shit on this farm. So that's important. And part of that is when I go back next week, my plan's to buy a car immediately. Why? Well, it's a mark of permanency. I didn't do it last time because it was more temporary, but now it's like I try to make it more permanent. That's a goal. And the car will make it easier for me to eat better food, which will make it easier for me to get to the beach and swim in the ocean, make it easier for me to be in my optimal health, make it easier for me to surf more consistently. So plans, those are some plans. Goals. I want my mastermind or Magic the Gathering coaching business to be bigger at the end of 2018 than it was at the end of 2017. Even though I'm not playing Magic in 2018, I think that it's possible. I may need to, I want to raise my guys up and pay them more to make that happen. So that's a goal as well. Pay these guys more money. I want to increase my expenses, right? Other goals. I want to go on some more travel adventures. Also looking for other possible places to live if Kahumana doesn't, the farm that I'm going to doesn't work out. So, I want to take a trip to Maui. I haven't been there in 10 years, almost, and I want to go look around and see what the options are. I want to go out to Kona side of the Big Island. I do kind of want to go to Kauai, but that doesn't seem like a place to live. That'd be a fun adventure. Also, it's not important that I make this trip, but it's important that I plan it out a bit to look at going to China, basically going on an ancestral vision quest, go to where my ancestors were at semi-recently and feel their spirits there. That's something that I want to do. So, yeah, if I look at measurables to me, those set the important theme, set the important goal. Like, it's going to be a year of a lot of flexibility and surprise and twist, I think. And I just need to play a tight reactive game as well. Proactive, I know the things that I want, but new things are going to be thrown my way, and I want to make the most of them. Other goals. I want to continue to read. I really want to continue to read at the high volume that I've been doing and learn. That has been so money for me the last couple of years, especially just all the books that I've read and seeing a lot of that stuff come out to play and get applied so quickly and improve my life and improve the life of people around me is awesome. I want to continue with YouTube. It's not super important that I never miss a day this year. But I will try to record every single day and share one. I should be able to share one thing I learned every day. If I'm not able to do that, then there's a problem. That's one of the things why I should be able to YouTube every day. Like, can I learn one useful thing every day? I should be able to, right? 2018. So that's a lot for me. There's more to it. There's more on my plate. There's more plans. That's a good enough for now. Kind of looking ahead and looking through a different lens than I would previously. So let me know what you think about that. And again, I invite you to do the same thing. Just look ahead. What's this year all about? What are the themes? What are the intentions? What are some plans? It's okay to have some concrete goals as well. But you just don't know exactly. You don't want to be too rigid at the same time. So, hope you find that useful. I know I always do, looking ahead, and it's fun to look ahead. What were my goals for 2017? What did I actually do? What are my goals for 2018? How did it actually play? Right? So, yeah, that's it. I appreciate you. Look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments, and talk to you soon. Peace.